Hello there, people of YouTube land. Once again, it is I, the Zombie Messiah, and in this video, which you can see is slightly different because I'm using my phone to record this, I have got quite a load to talk about because I have, well, about an hour or two ago, I got back from from Odeon in Kettering, from the Destiny 2 gameplay reveal. And oh my god, if I wasn't hyped for this game already, I am definitely hyped for it now. They revealed a lot of stuff that is going to be in the new game, and I figured I would do this little video to explain to you guys what I found out from this reveal. And with that, here we go. Now then, for the first thing that I want to cover in this video is what Bungie are doing in regards to social. Now, social is one of the most important things that you can definitely say is you can definitely say it's one of the most important things in Destiny. Now, for this, they have actually announced that they're handling being able to do raids in a whole new way, with a little something that they call guided games. Now, what this is it ties into the newly revamped clan system. That's right, they've now fully added clans into the game, so you can that you can customize and edit your clan, or so you can create, edit, and customize your clan in the game, and then you can do what's called a guided game, where basically, if you're doing a raid, then you can have as many people from your clan as you can taking part in the raid, but you can also set up what's called a guided game, where it will find a random solo player who is attempting the raid, and if they choose to go with you, they will be put with your group into the game. Now this is actually something that I thought was pretty useful, considering that raids, Nightfalls, and Trials of Osiris are three of the endgame events that people have wanted to try, but not many people have been able to do due to the fact that Bungie didn't put matchmaking into any of those three, and not many people were able to sort out parties that could attempt those tasks. But now with guided games, even if you are the loneliest person in history, you will find someone to do a raid with. And this is actually pretty good because, especially in the first game, you just looked at people with raid gear and you were like, I'm never going to be able to get that. Now there's actually more possible for you to get those items, to get that cool looking armor, and all the other extra cool bits, such as the raid exclusive legendary weapons. So yeah, I definitely like how they've done their social options here, as what, and they also added one thing that a lot of people in the Destiny community were asking for, which is the ability to find players to do raids with. And as I said, it leads to a lot of people being excited. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is what they're doing for exploration. And what they announced is the hub worlds are the patrol areas are going to be much bigger than in the first game. And part of the reason being because with the first game they also had to work for previous gen consoles, whereas with Destiny 2 it's going to be fully next gen. So it allows for them to make bigger areas for you to explore. And they announced that there's going to be the patrols, and there's going to be that usual stuff, such as chests, public events, and well, plenty of opportunities to grind. But they're now also adding things such as adventures, which are little side missions that can be given to you by NPCs. Another thing which is basically treasure maps. You basically follow the clues, and you find some, and you're supposed to find some really good loot, and then you have what I'm actually quite looking forward to, which are these things called lost sectors. Now, what lost sectors are supposed to be are like little public dungeons that anyone can enter. There's a whole load of loot, and there's also a boss. The boss has the key to the best loot in this little dungeon area. So the idea is you kill the boss, and then you get the loot from the dungeon, which could be better armor and weapons, which would definitely help guardians who are just starting out and they don't have very good items. Campaign. We also found out a little more about the campaign, especially in that you're having to go around the galaxy, well, the solar system, trying to find the Vanguard after they part ways after the attack on the city, which is what everyone saw from the reveal trailers. The attack on the city. So, yeah, and here's the thing: it definitely looks like there's going to be an actual campaign, not what Destiny 1 had, which was just a whole bunch of missions strewn together with very little context. It looks like there's gonna be actual context and reasoning to do the campaign, rather than just throwing it aside while you harvest spin metal. And the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is what is Crucible. Now, here's the thing. I'm one of those players where, even though I don't really play a lot of Crucible, but despite that, I'm apparently very good at it. Seriously. I just did 2 games of Clash earlier, topped the leaderboard in both of them without really trying. Not to gloat, but yeah, they said they're gonna add it. They said that they've made quite a few changes to Crucible, one of which being the HUD is now been revamped so that it can give you useful tactical information on the fly, such as when you look at an enemy Guardian, you can tell whether or not their super has been charged, so that you know, oh, I need to be careful around this Guardian. There's also going to be a whole load of new maps based on the 4 planets, in the game, which are Earth, Nessa, Titan, and Io. And they also announced a new game mode called Countdown, which is a first for Destiny in that it's an attack and defense mode. Which, considering that all of the game modes for Destiny 1 were either deathmatch based or objective based, having an attack and defense mode is definitely something that's going to bring a lot of variety to Crucible, especially if you're not really a big fan of objective gameplay like I am. Yeah, I'm more of a deathmatch kind of guy. So what? And the last important thing that I want to talk about is in regard to the new band of players that are going to be introduced to Destiny, which are the PC players. They actually announced how you're going to be able to get access to Destiny 2. And unfortunately, I have bad news. It's not going to be Steam. Now, this can actually disappoint a lot of other PC players, considering that PC players tend to swear swear by Steam as if it's the holy bible of PC gaming. Now, instead, if you want to play Destiny 2, you have to get Battle.net. Now, why Battle.net? Because technically the full name of the publisher for Destiny 2 is Activision Blizzard, meaning that Blizzard also has its part in Destiny, and the part of that when it comes to Destiny 2 is going to be in the form of allowing it to be on its platform. So yeah, if you're a PC gamer and you want to play a Destiny 2, you're gonna have to get Battle.net. Don't worry, it's free though. Yeah, don't worry, it's free. I mean, I've played it, and I'm pretty sure most PC gamers have Battle.net. As soon as I can speak, I'm pretty sure a lot of PC gamers have Battle.net anyway, so that they can play Overwatch, which is still amazing. Anyway, with all that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. My thoughts on Destiny at the moment, well, Destiny 2 at the moment. I'm very optimistic about this. As I said, I am very hyped for this game. However, there's still a few things that Bungie haven't revealed to us yet. Mostly in the form of player customization. We heard a while before the reveal event, that you were going to be able to carry the appearance data for your Guardians over into Destiny 2, but I don't think Bungie didn't bring it up at all in this reveal. So I'm probably going to look at it with a bit of skepticism. But at the end of the day, we go until September. Plus, also there's the beta coming out in late summer, so there's going to be that, and I'm going to be playing it on both. And I'm hopefully going to be playing it on both Xbox One and PS4 because I have now been convinced to pre-order on PS4. But anyway, if you guys liked what you saw, then please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, in order to spread my videos out further across the internet. Also, please be sure to support me on Patreon if you want to back me financially, and also follow me on my social networks such as Twitter, so that you can find out when new videos are coming up and what goes on in the randomness that is my life. But anyway, this has been the Zombie Messiah, signing out. Have a good one.